For me, like a great live photograph, it's all about energy. I think the worst crime in live music photography is a boring photograph. With the music stuff, I just wanted to try and get this like mad live shot that I could put on my wall, and it sort of, rapidly got out of control from there. With the NME, I was lucky to get a lot of stage passes and backstage access. The first time you get to work on stage, like a massive festival stage, you definitely get a chance to see what it's like to be in one of those massive bands looking out across these massive festival crowds. Biggest stuff I've probably done in terms of music, the Biffy stuff for the cover of the NME, Bring Me the Horizon for the cover of Kerrang, Mark Ronson feature, NGMT, shot Mogwai in Paris, Cole Barrett, the Libertines, Raw Blood. I went to Germany with them, Iron Maiden and Metallica, like Slayer and bands like that were always really exciting for me. I've been trying to work more with brands who are involved in music, so I've been doing stuff in Red Bull and their sort of music programs, Converse. We did a big residency at Abbey Road, which was amazing. We were working in Room 2, which is like the room where the Beatles recorded. So yeah, that was amazing. I've always found that the more commercial work you do, the more you need a balance as well, because on the one hand, doing what you love for a living is amazing, it's really cool, but it also means that something that was your sort of escape and source of relaxation and enjoyment becomes your source of stress. The Valerian project is like my major piece of work while I was at the college. It's kind of the absolute antithesis to my commercial music work, and I also made the choice to shoot it on large format film because there's no rush in it. It's a very sort of slow and considered process, and it's kind of like the antidote to this sort of digital culture where everything's all about speed and turnaround. I think Plymouth's quite unique in what it has to offer. You've got quite a major city and all the sort of culture and sort of music, but you're also on the sea, within like 15-20 minutes drive. You've also got Dartmoor. You're on the edge of Cornwall. It's quite a unique set of things. Like when I came here and saw the facilities, there was a lot more than other places I've visited, and that was like a big thing for me, that access to the stuff that I now use day to day in the industry. When I first started here, I'd never really used any sort of extra lighting. Now working on editorial, I have to go backstage in a dressing room or in a field in the back of a festival or something, so you need to be able to take your lighting on locations, which was something I always sort of tried to veer away from because I never felt that confident using it. When I'm shooting music photography, instead of like reeling off hundreds and hundreds of shots, I'm always trying to wait for that key moment. And there's a shot which I really love, which is of Simon from Biffy on a speaker stack, and the house lights came up and just like illuminated this massive festival crowd. I managed to get this shot from behind him, just looking out over this crowd, and you really get that sense of what it's like to be on that stage looking out across like thousands and thousands of people. I didn't want to get to 50 or something and be like, oh man, maybe if I'd sort of focused on photography full time, something could have happened, So I was just like, let's give it a go, see what happens, and yeah, I've been running with it ever since.